Yeah, welcome back to the Morning Blend. It's our Pepsi I-90 cam and finally getting some sunshine in. 78 degrees here at 9:12.
And we'd like to welcome Lisa Kehoe to the 23 Morning Blend. We met Lisa a few months back, and she is an expert on mom's issues. And you got a title, and you got a bunch of letters after your name, IBLC or CLC, RLC. What does all that mean, and why are you kind of our go-to person in mom's related issues here?
I'm an international board certified lactation consultant and registered lactation consultant because I'm registered with the Association of Lactation Consultant Examiners. And I'm also on the Breastfeeding Task Force of Northern Illinois. And what we try and do is promote breastfeeding. It's just a completely volunteer organization, and we promote breastfeeding all over the state line area.
And this is World Breastfeeding Week. It's coming to a conclusion today. Yes. And talk, why is breastfeeding better or more important than formula feeding?
Breastfeeding is great for both mom and baby. Mom gets the benefits of bonding with her child and giving the baby all kinds of antibodies and lots of things to kill off cancers and all diseases. And when baby's born, their gut is very immature. And the breast milk itself will prime that gut so that baby will be able to handle.
Better than a formula would.
Yes. Breastfeeding, breast milk itself has so many different ingredients, and as the child grows, the breast milk composition changes. So if mom wants to have a baby at like 30, 32 weeks, that breast milk would be made especially for that baby. And then if baby was to go to full term, then that breast milk would be made for that baby. And then it changes constantly the whole time. So at 2 months, it's different than it was when the baby was born.
Okay. Is breastfeeding intimidating for some new moms?
Oh, I'm sure it is. It was for me, I know, because when I had my son 19 years ago, I was in the hospital and he would not for anything eat. And firstborn males are classic for not wanting to eat.
Really?
They don't want to latch on. So we had a little touch and go there, and my husband wasn't really on board at the time. He was like, I don't know, we should just give this baby a bottle. And I was like, I am going to stick with it. So if mom knows she really wants to stick with it, she will. If she can find somebody in the area like myself who can help her and support her the whole time, she'll do great.
Okay. And how do you help? I mean, do you come in? Do you pay visits?
Well, a lot of people find me on the internet through my Facebook page and also my website, and they will contact me ahead of time as early as you want. As soon as you get pregnant, you can contact me. I can put you on a schedule so that I can actually be at the hospital right after baby's born. I can show you how baby will latch on effectively, and I can work with them the entire time from the moment the baby's born until the baby weans.
Okay. And there are other, you have with us here this
This is a hospital grade breast pump. And these are the breast pumps that I rent, and it's not intimidating looking. That's why I brought it, because most people think, hospital grade breast pump's giant, and they used to be.
Yeah.
This is just very portable, and they come in a little bag. It has a cooler with it, and you have your tubing. It connects to your breast shield, and there's a bottle that goes on the bottom, and you turn it on. And
is it universal? I mean,
yes, it's a multi-user pump, so that anybody can use it. Once I get these pumps back from moms that have rented them, I completely sanitize it. It's a closed collection pump, so many, many moms can use this pump. Unlike Pump and Style that you would buy at Target, that's going to be an open collection pump. So milk will get in that pump, and it'll actually get behind it, and mold grows.
Go ahead, Aaron.
What's the lifespan of breast milk?
You can keep it in the freezer in a deep freeze for up to a year. In your regular freezer for like 3 to 6 months. In the refrigerator, 4 to 6 days. It has to be in the back.
Okay.
It has to be in the back.
Yeah, you should keep it in the back, not on the door, not close to the front, all the way in the back.
They get warm. Okay. What are some other devices, techniques that you can do, work with new moms to, you mentioned pillows and wraps
Yeah, I
that
have
help?
well, most moms know about the Boppy pillow. It's just a round pillow that fits around your midsection. Baby can lay right on top, so the baby can be very close to you and face you completely, so you'll get a good latch. It's just really comfortable to have a nice pillow to use.
And what have been some of the activities going on either around the area or around the world this breastfeeding week, World Breastfeeding
On
Week?
Saturday the 3rd, we in Rockford had a big latch-on, and all over the world there was big latch-ons. And what it is moms get together and they sign in and that they're there and with their baby, and at 10:30 all of the moms latch their babies on all at one time, and then there's like a slip of paper that you get when you check in, and all of the slips of paper are collected, and it's all tallied up by how many moms latched on during World Breastfeeding Week on the big latch.
Is there still a stigma to breastfeeding in public?
Yes, there is.
Is that the biggest issue you find now? Or one of the bigger issues you're dealing
It
with?
is, yeah. A lot of moms, especially right after they first have the baby, they're afraid to go out in public. I know I was. It just takes some getting used to, and for people to accept the fact that this is the way we were intended to feed our children. This is the best way.
Your website is?
www.obabymine.weebly.com.
And there it is, and that's the address, and we got the site here, and it's newly revamped as well, and it talks a little bit more about Lisa's experience and background and what services she can provide. If you're a mom-to-be or a new mom that wants to breastfeed and may be having some issues or questions about it, she can provide some answers. You can contact, there's a Facebook address as well that you can find here on the website at obabymine.weebly.com. And this is the culmination of World Breastfeeding Week. Lisa, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And are there any other breastfeeding issues you wanted to mention to bring up right now at this point? You mentioned
Sure.
Insurance, I think, is one
Insurance,
topic you want.
right,
For equipment like this or anything
Right.
else you want to rent. Is that usually covered?
It is usually covered. A lot of insurance companies are still in the dark ages with their coverage, and they're only covered. I've had moms call me and say only a manual breast pump is covered. They'll only pay for that. I mean, you can't get a really good pump out of that. It's just what it is the bottle's connected to the bottom, and this piston actually screws onto the back of here, and that's not going to give you very much power. It's not going to help you out.
So the electronic hospital grade
pump is the best. If your supply's dropping, you might want to rent a hospital grade pump for a couple weeks. I'll rent it for about 2 weeks if you'd like, and then you do like a power pumping session where you feed the baby, then pump, feed the baby, then pump, and you just keep going through that. It tells your body, supply and demand.
And most insurances, not all, but most will cover that kind of
Yes, a
equipment.
hospital grade pump, or they will also cover a regular double electric pump that you can actually go and get at the pharmacy.
Thank you very much, Lisa.
You're welcome.
Lisa Kehoe, her website is obabymine.weebly.com, and we will be right back with more of the 23 Morning Blend.